Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel. My name is Kasia and this is Tarot by Kasia. We're gonna see what's gonna happen in September. What is the message for September 2018? What Scorpio needs to know for September 2018? September Scorpio 2018. Your situation, Five of Cups. Okay, a lot of signs actually have a Five of Cups. We'll see. What is the challenge? The Hermit. What is the reason of the situation? The Magician. What was in the past? Five of Rods. What do you want? What is your goal? Queen of Cups. Near future. Four of Swords. How you see the situation? The Tower. Where is around you? The Empress. What you don't see? Six of Swords. And possible outcome of the situation. The Moon. Okay, this is a little bit sad. Let's see what is in the bottom. Nine of Rods. Okay, and yeah, I must say a little bit sad, but we'll see what we could do here, because I think there is some situation like we've got a Tower, how you see everything, and the whole situation is Five of Swords. So definitely something happened. It might be just a huge argument, or some information which was shocking, or even more people coming at you. Because this might be also not about, you know, like a romantic partner, but it might be about work as well. But the situation, you see the situation like it's over and you didn't expect it. Something is just breaking down, it's unexpected, coming out of the blue, shocking you. And this might be just, you might be fired, to be honest, and without expecting to be like. But I must say that the Tower always break only what was built on the wrong foundation. But you will need some time to actually see this, because we end up with the Moon, and Moon also, like we've got the Moon here as well, and those two towers, one of this tower actually falling, like you see it's falling down. So I think some healing will need to be, you know, put in a place, and I think you're gonna be doing that. You're gonna be going within, and this is gonna be a challenge actually to see the light in this darkness. We've got those two fives. In the past, there was a lot of arguments, a lot of worries, trouble, people going against you, or maybe one person could be Gemini. This could be a Gemini person, or it's a person like, because why everything is happening? Because of the Magician. And Magician is a very independent person who really go for whatever, you know, whatever they want in a life. They want to manifest, and they are just at the top in this particular time in their life, and they create whatever they want, and usually don't look around what other people want. Nothing really stops them. They're very creative, they have all of the skills, and sometimes these are players, these are just, you know, people who, you know, who will put the mask on and just get from the people whatever they want, you know, and play the role to achieve what they want, and they have a lot of power given from divine to achieve what they want. So I think this person is really independent and they are just going their own way. And there is a sadness because this is your card, Queen of Cups. And what you want is, I think, just love and caring about the situation, looking for answer as well, going with the feelings. But it's a very caring card. I think if there was a struggle, you're still willing to forgive to this person, you're still willing to work on it, taking care of everything. It's a mother card as well. So it's a little bit like, you know, person who forgive, understand, is very caring, loving, maybe very, very intuitive as well. And I think trying to understand and hold the cups really carefully. So it's super precious thing. And you've got a lot of to give, but there is some kind of loss around here. I think that's caused some shocking information or shocking event which happened, and you see like nothing can be rebuilt. It's done, it's gone. And I think it is because you might not see some kind of progress, some kind of movement, and this might be a person who moved from the situation. They are just moving to some quiet place. It might be a relationship which was unstable in the past, caused a lot of arguments or conflict within. Maybe some other people were against this relationship as well, because we have a lot of people coming out each other and there is like this clash and no one wants to really give up. Everyone had their own opinion, and this caused another 5 which you experience, like something is lost. I think maybe there is some breakup, and you know, maybe you even made a decision, but it's sad. It's called sadness. It's a feeling like there is a loss, because what you want is peaceful, quiet, loving energy, caring energy. And there was a lot of arguments in the past. But in the bottom we have the Magician. So there is still might be a need for creation, need for expressing themselves, and need to be independent. I think it's coming from outside. So, and what you're gonna experience, 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords says about just putting your sword down and heal from this 3 of Swords. So any of the disappointment. This card symbolizes like people need to take some space, they need to heal, they need to meditate, put the sword down. And this card is very cold, like white in the color. So I think there is some kind of peace in the mind, and after this fight and this loss. And this can be challenging because we've got a Hermit, which is challenge, and Hermit is a sad card again. Being alone, looking for where is my path. Also might be looking into the person, like from the distance. Challenging might be maybe seeing that this person moved on and you're not. This might be painful, to be honest. Or, you know, there is some shocking information, but you're still looking for, you know, maybe hearing from them. But you also, I think, going deep within yourself and looking for a path, like what you're gonna do now, like how I'm gonna heal from that. there will be a healing, there will be some kind of quiet place. This can be like going to the spa and really try to charge yourself again, really get your thoughts together, meditate, think about the future before you actually start going. But this loneliness might be just, you know, challenging. Yeah, let's see. Because I think, yeah, and around you we've got Empress. And Empress is a card of fulfillment. So around you there is a lot of abundance, a lot of growth, maybe a luxury, or really nice card which shows like happiness. It's a card of wife as well. Maybe it's this person really which caused that, because it's affecting you. Yeah, maybe because those cards really clashing. Maybe there is a lot of wealth, abundance, growth, or something you really would like to have around you, but you still see like it's breaking down. There is a sadness because it's something can be taken back. Maybe, you know, there was a big fight, you said what you said because you were angry, and yeah, maybe you said something you had in the bottom of your heart, but there is a hurt really. Yeah, and I think you're gonna take some space to think everything through. What you don't see is Six of Swords. I think all this person is just moving to some quiet space. Like they moving on. They have maybe enough of this fighting, and they just moving on. Or this can symbolize you not seeing the path, have to go into some safer land, some better, really better place, and do the progress, especially in your head, because I think you've been very lonely, to be honest. Sorry to say, Scorpio, but it looks really difficult, I must say. And especially because we finish the month with the moon. So you're still in this dark place, and it's gonna take a time before you actually find the light here. Find where is your path. These two cards might even symbolize maybe some depression even, I must say. So if that's so, because Queen of Cups is person, maybe it can be therapist, is someone who really knows their feelings, very caring person. So if that will happen, if you need some help, you really can benefit from going to therapy, because it will lead you to the better place. Because moon symbolizes like we still don't know where we're going. There is still unknown things. And some kind of sadness and fears by going to the new direction, going to this path, because we are afraid, we can't see, nothing is clear. And especially, I think you're still thinking, we've got this moon, about this event. Something you find out, something happen, and yeah, you might just not seeing where to go next. And this is going to be a challenge for you. Let's see what would be advice for Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio. 2 cards. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Great card. Judgment. So Judgment says about new beginning. Really facing. And you, Scorpio, can face it. You really can, because you're going really deep with your feelings and with the meaning. And this card says about rebirth, which Scorpio is actually getting to the bottom, actually see the situation. Was it really that good, or was it bad? Like you know, separate goods from bad and really start from the beginning. And this card also says, like, you know, we need to face what was in the past to actually resolve it, right? It's a card of resurrection. It's a new rebirth, and it's also symbolized a change and a new life. So I think, yeah, this may be a difficult time, but it's gonna bring you a new life. One more card for Scorpio. It's very powerful. Okay, we've got more cards. So 5 of Pentacles, which says about being in a cold, and we've got this 5s. So I think you're just waiting for something, waiting sadly, being left in a cold, and maybe waiting for something to happen. We've got 2 of Pentacles, which says, you know, the new cycle begin, like the 2 people actually start a new cycle. So you might be waiting for the new cycle. Let's see what's the other cards actually fell off. But it's gonna cost, you know, there are some past demons follows you, and it's caused anxiety, and it's hard to get rid of them because they are in your head. 8 of Swords is actually, you know, only mental blockage. They are only in your head. And yeah, I think you're still waiting for something to happen, something to start. We also have, from actually this Magician person, we have this infinity symbol, right? The one Magician have. So waiting for something to start, for the new cycle to happen from the Magician, but it's caused you anxiety. And the card says, like, you know, face it, resolve it, and move on to the new life. And it's gonna be much better. And yeah, and if you need help, you know, you're gonna benefit from some professional help if you need to, because those cards are difficult, but you, Scorpio, are very strong and you can face it. And there is, let's see this Empress, because there's a lot of goodness around you. It's like, you know, you are in the good, your environment is very abundant. This can be a mother figure or some person who is very good with the intuition. It's a very smart woman. Let's see, who's the Empress? Okay, Knight of Swords. Yeah, so this may be a person, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type. But I think this is the person who is going without a fear. Yeah, one more card. Okay, the Magician. Okay, so I think the person who's leaving the situation, caused all of this mess and this situation, the Magician, is actually the person who going for something they really want, and they kind of convinced like it's the best thing to do. And this might be actually Gemini person, because we've got a lot of Gemini here. And they take, I think they have a lot of goodness around them, and I think they just taking them with them, and maybe that's why this caused sadness. But yeah, it's gonna be challenged to face everything, but the card says, like, you know, it's gonna benefit you because this will bring you a new life. There's a lot of karma as well around here, so I think it's gonna be a difficult month, but you're strong, and you can face it, because it's enough waiting and enough the sadness, really. Okay, Scorpio, good luck. I hope everything gonna be fine, and see you next month.